Lumber prices up over 100%. Copper price up 50%. Oil up 70%. With the price of construction materials and commodities going up, how does this affect the price of your solar power system? In today's video, we're going to be talking about inflation and why now may be the time to lock in the price of your solar power system before retail prices catch up to skyrocketing commodities. Hi everyone, Joe Ordia here for Solar Surge, and for the past 8 years I've been helping families get their home set up to survive a loss of the electric grid. And if you're new to the channel, on Solar Surge we talk about all things related to solar energy, off-grid living, and emergency preparedness for your home. Now in today's video we're going to be discussing inflation and the effects of inflation and how it could affect the price of your solar power system in the very near future. Now, as many of you know, 2021 has been the most expensive year to build a new home in history. The prices of lumber are at all-time record highs, and we've seen prices of all the other major industrial metals coming up as well, particularly copper and iron, silver as well. The reason that this is important is because a solar energy project, just like most construction projects, the cost of that is underlied by certain raw material commodity prices. The solar panels themselves, for example, are made out of aluminum, silicon, and silver. And then, of course, the wiring that we install to connect the solar panels together and connect them to your home's electrical system. These are all copper wiring. The conduits that the wiring is pulled through are iron-based conduits. So the cost of all of these base metals eventually, inevitably, is going to have to show up in the form of higher consumer price for the cost of a solar installation. Now, right now, as of this recording, we're still offering the same pricing as what we had last year, but it's only a matter of time until these supply cost increases translate to us having to raise the retail price for a solar installation. Now, one of the things that we're able to do right now, if you're looking to lock in a solar option at today's prices, even if you have to wait, let's say 3, 4, or 5 months to build, in most cases we only require a $1,000 to $2,000 deposit to lock in a contract with a firm fixed price, and then that gives you some time if you need to get some renovations completed first, or if you're completing a new build home construction. It gets you some time to get through that, but still lock in today's price for your solar power system. You know, we've seen the cost of oil and petroleum come up in the last year as well. And of course, when the price of petroleum rises, the price of mining just about every other raw material rises as well, because these mining equipment is running on diesel for the most part. But also, when we're sending construction crews out to do installations or do repairs on your home, these construction crews are also rolling around in heavy trucks and vans. So when the price of that transportation goes up, again, that all contributes to an overall higher project cost. The other factor that you have to consider right now is that interest rates are at all-time record lows. So for those of you who are looking at financing the purchase of your solar power system, so that way instead of having to pay out of pocket for the solar, you can just use your monthly electric bill savings to cover your solar loan payment. Right now is the best time to lock in a low interest rate on solar financing. I've never seen rates this low since I've been in the business. And inevitably, especially as we're now seeing inflation at the producer level, eventually that inflation is going to bubble up to the consumer level. And the way the cycle works is generally once inflation gets to a certain point, then the central bank has to raise rates to try to keep that under control. So if you're looking to lock in a low interest, fixed rate financing for your solar loan, now might be the time to do that. So folks, if you're interested in taking a look at what the cost and what the price would be to do solar on your home, feel free to reach out to us on the link below here, and we'll basically just sit down with you for about 30 minutes and we'll talk through on a virtual meeting to determine exactly what your needs and goals are and what size solar power system you need. And then we're happy to provide a free, no obligation price quote for you. Again, when we do a price quote for you, you don't have to do anything with it. It's just numbers, it's just information for you. So at least you can see what the numbers would look like. And then of course, if you do want to go ahead and lock in pricing or get a system installed, then of course we're happy to help you with that. Hey, as always, if you're getting good value from the information that we publish on the channel here, make sure you click on the like button and also click on the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. That way, as we publish new videos, they'll show up in your feed and you won't miss anything that we're putting out here. Well, as always, I thank you for taking the time to tune in to Solar Surge today. As always, I'm Joe Ordia, encouraging you to get prepared and be empowered. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.